Hello everybody, my name is TRG and today we're gonna look at a game published by HyperX Digital, developed by Fantastic and 8 Points, called The Wild 8. In its own words, it's an unforgiving survival game set in an Alaska full of mystery and danger. Explore, hunt and craft shoulder to shoulder with friends or random players online, unless you are brave enough to survive this nightmare on your own. So it's a mixture of, I would say, The Long Dark and Don't Starve, I guess. It's currently €20 on Steam. It's in early access. It launched, I believe, on the 8th of February. And I've given it a go. Actually, I played 2 sessions and I froze to death during the tutorial. 10 out of 10 would freeze again. So when you start the game, you can play either multiplayer, single player, or, load game. The personalization right now is disabled, but if you select single player, you can now select classic and easy mode. Because the game was too hard, and I seriously died during the tutorial where it was teaching me how to not die from cold. But if we start the game, we get to choose one of the characters. They also have the special traits. Besides that, they control pretty much the same. The only thing that you just select the character to get an extra passive bonus. So, in order not to bore you with What? Are you shitting me? So I just loaded, in order not to bore you with the basic tutorial, I just loaded the game and my freaking buildings are gone. Fuck. So, since my game is save game is kind of busted, we're actually going to start with the basic tutorial. The story is that what I could make of it is very actually similar to the whole Long Dark. So it's a plane crash and you wake up in middle of nowhere. And of course the plane crash isn't just accidental, it's some sort of natural thing. So out of the bat, you start off with a tutorial. You can skip it if you already know the game, but I don't, so you use WSA and D to move around, aim with the cursor, left mouse button to punch, and right mouse button to throw things you have in your quick bar. So let's start off by building the shelter, which I picked up. If you lose one, you should be able to pick, I think there's infinite number of these in the box. If you lose one, you can also pack it up. But in my save game, it just kind of disappeared and isn't working anymore. You can rotate the camera. It has 4 fixed positions. You cannot rotate freely. I threw the thing again, didn't I? Which is kind of annoying. The controls are fairly easy, there's not a lot of stuff. Right now I haven't unlocked shift sprinting yet, but it's there. But what I don't like about it is the way it handles... Oh, mobility, +1 skill point. Hold on, let me just unlock sprinting. Ta-da! And yay, you can now sprint. What I don't like about it is actually the way that the game handles picking up items. The left mouse button picks up items, but it also swings your whatever you have in your hand actually. Which is kind of annoying because I find myself trying to pick up things when running next to them, and often I just swing my weapon at something. instead of picking it up. Which is just annoying. I just think that maybe using, I don't know, E instead of rotating the camera to just pick up items, maybe that would be, or any other key that would allow me to pick things from the ground or around me and automatically put them in my inventory. Don't think that's a thing. But yeah, let's build a workshop so we can build stuff. And let's make a stone axe so we can cut things with it. You can have up to 2 weapons or things with you. Oh, I need more. I'm actually... Am I freezing? Yeah, I'm kind of freezing. Thankfully there's an infinite... Ah! I threw something again. No, I think I threw air. Thankfully can... But I thankfully can warm up next to the plane. Unfortunately, I wasn't smart enough the first time I played this game and basically tried to build desperately the campfire and just died. And death in normal mode basically resets some of your buildings, at least it claims that it's only some. In my experience it was like, oh yeah, all of your buildings are gone, every upgrade you build is suddenly gone. It doesn't feature permadeath, but it's annoying, I will say that. We can cook the fried mushrooms. Yeah, well, actually you have to watch out because eating them raw will give you like indigestion and whatnot. Oh, why is my health bar appearing out of nowhere? Unless there's an enemy nearby. You can hunt things, craft things, you can upgrade things. It's your typical survival game, I guess. With nice graphics. I actually like it much more than that other game that I played recently. Well, recently, a couple of months ago. That was also in like freezing Russia or whatever. It had zombies. It wasn't great. This thing is a lot more simplistic compared to that. And ta-da, we now have a torch. Oh, hello? I think... okay, I think I found a bug. And... my weapon is now this. Instead of... okay. Okay, re-equipping it. Fixed it. But yeah, the first few moments of the game teach you the basics. A lot of people actually complained, I see, oh, regarding picking up. That's my issue, that's my little annoying issue. A lot of people seem to complain about the difficulty in the Steam reviews. I think some people could update their reviews since the game now features an easier play mode. It's multiplayer focused, so I think that's why it had these weird balancing issues. I mean, you could advertise, and I think they tried to advertise it as, oh wow, alone, surviving alone is harder, but it wasn't just, you know, fun to play at all. And I think that was the part that pissed people off. Find a place to use the generator. Yeah, I still haven't found a place to use the generator. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to find it on that part of the plane because it's split in half. On my previous game I actually found a boat in the middle of nowhere, which was kind of cool. You enter these sort of weird little places. It's all randomly generated. It seems that the game creates like square parts, square maps. It has a few prefabricated maps that just glues together. Okay, we're attacking a wolf, and it doesn't seem to... Wow. Great AI. 10 out of 10. Cool, so we found a radio station, and what now? Find out where the power lines go. What power lines? Oh, nice! So apparently using the generator gives me a bigger picture of my current situation. I should probably eat some more and explore. But yeah, since they released the lower difficulty mode, I've been having much more fun. I tried to play it with the higher difficulty mode, but what I will say is that the game is kind of buggy. Like, you've seen that my save game just got obliterated. For no reason. Actually, the game did update just before my recording, so that might have broken my save games. Oh, need to warm up. There we go, let's cook some delicious mushrooms. Let's cook them while we're at it. The graphic style is very nice. It's simple, it's like sort of shady, flat shaded polygons. The red and blue, during the night the red and blue tones are just so nice looking. But yeah, if you really like, you know, like a lot of people do, these early access survival-y things, then yeah, this might be a thing for you. Okay, we can go actually to the east to see where the power lines go. You throw a nice shade on the ground so you can sort of see the path. That's really neat. They're gone here. And there's some sort of... Ooh, more canned food. Another generator. I wish these icons would say what is what. Instead of just, you know, being there teasing you. What could it potentially be? The music is kind of relaxing though. Okay, so it seems that black wolves really don't give a shit. Maybe that's the part why the previous one didn't attack me. Because I played the game earlier and I encountered like white wolves, you know, these arctic kind of, and they just outright attacked me, so it might be that. It might be just because this is a different kind of a wolf that doesn't immediately attack. Right, let's continue our search for the, well, maybe not the worst, but our search for the story. I mean, The Long Dark is nice, but it doesn't have a story yet. It's promised to be there, but it's nowhere to be found yet. This seems like it already has a story, but I can't tell you... Oh, this is dead end. Right. But I can't tell you how much of it is complete right now. But judging that it's some supernatural stuff, I guess that's at least the vibe I'm getting. With the whole teleported boats, the anomaly that struck a plane and split it in half, actually, which is really weird. But yeah, is it worth the usual $20 or your original equivalent? I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of the question you're probably asking is if this is worth the $20 or 20 euros or your original equivalent. And right now it does deliver some experience. However, I would probably wait until most of the like major main bugs that people do all experience kind of are ironed out. We've actually made quite the progress on this one. There's sturdy helmet. Nice, nice, nice. Always nice to have some protection against enemies or the cold or whatever. There's a simple progression system in the game. You saw me unlock very quickly and very briefly a skill to sprint. Every time you do things like mine things, gather resources, attack and hunt animals, you all gain experiences in those fields. So the more experience, the more points and skills you can unlock. Unfortunately, like I said, most of them are... There's an antenna, blah blah blah. Oh, there's some sort of science-y bunker. Nice. Real nice. Message, Harrington Radioactive Waste Repository. Last received message 999 plus days ago. Emergency evacuation, helicopters and whatnot. Ooh, and the spooky... Oh god, is that a... Is that a werewolf? Uh-oh. Did it... I am not prepared for this. Maybe if can I sneak around? Wow, this is actually... Please remove keycard. Can I... Remove or insert? No, don't throw the generator away. Yeah, I'm having some seriously weird... Okay, this requires a key. Where can I find a key? Unless it is in the possession of the werewolf. Okay, I think the AI in my game broke because this enemy is not attacking me at all. So yeah, I guess that's where your 20 euros goes, into the AI. Warning, early access, we forgot. The AI. Okay, let's eat something because I see I'm slowly dying out of hunger. I could probably go out, craft things, and just, you know, kill this guy with a stick. "10 out of 10 gameplay, really. Holy crap, this is amazing. Boom, and he's dead. That was amazing, and just... unsent message. So, a nuclear catastrophe probably happened. With all the toxic thingies, you can see. Okay, that was the warehouse key. It probably... No, give me that back. Ta-da! Pipe wrench. Ooh, that's going to be a neat weapon, actually. I keep clicking right click and throwing things. Right now I had nothing equipped, but it's annoying. But yeah, for 20 euros, it's buggy, but it has some story, so it does have, well, a little more value than the, I would say, other games. Ooh, there was a machete here, and I didn't pick it up to kill that werewolf. I'm starting to have less and less of an understanding of what's going on. Me too. It's kinda freaky. But at the same time, it's kind of neat. Unfortunately, the only way right now to quickly return to my main sort of base would be to kill myself, or just, you know, build around here. How much does the pipe wrench give damage? Ooh, quite the damage. Unfortunately, I cannot build the shelter because I would have to actually pack it up with me, which is a bummer because I can't... If I want to raise my skills, I have to go all the way back, which is not happening. But yeah, that was a quick look at the Wild 8. It's actually gotten me quite much more... It's getting very intriguing compared to what I previously experienced during my playthrough. My name has been TRG, taking a look at the Wild 8 and freezing my ass off. I will see you next time. See ya.